You've probably seen the smile, calm voice, perfect stage lighting. Joel Osteen standing confidently in front of thousands, telling people their best days are ahead. But here's the question few people stop to ask. How did a quiet man who once avoided the spotlight become the face of one of the most powerful religious media empires in the world? And why, as his influence grew, did the criticism grow just as fast? The story doesn't begin with fame. It begins in Houston, long before the massive arenas and television broadcasts. Joel was born on March 5, 1963, into a deeply religious family led by his father, John Osteen. After a life-changing moment in 1958, when Joel's sister Lisa was born with severe disabilities, John's faith intensified. By 1959, he had opened Lakewood Church inside a tiny feed store with only 234 seats. No giant screens, no cameras, just belief and determination. Over the next 2 decades, that small church quietly grew until more than 5,000 people were showing up. Yet Joel never planned to lead it. While his siblings spoke on stage, he preferred the shadows behind the camera. In 1981, he graduated from Humble High and briefly attended Oral Roberts University, but within a year he walked away from college. At just 19, he returned home in 1982 and started something that would quietly change everything: the church's television ministry. For 17 years, he stayed off stage producing broadcasts, adjusting lights, editing sermons, and learning how media could reach millions. Ironically, the man who would one day preach to the world spent nearly 2 decades avoiding the microphone. Then came January 1999. Joel reluctantly delivered his first sermon on January 17th. 6 days later, his father died suddenly from a heart attack. Overnight, a man with zero preaching experience inherited a church of 6,000 members. Many believed the ministry would collapse. Instead, something unexpected happened. Joel's style, simple, hopeful, and conversational, connected with people who felt overwhelmed by traditional religious guilt. Attendance jumped from about 8,000 weekly visitors to nearly 30,000 by 2004. But the real transformation came when Lakewood moved into the former home arena of the Houston Rockets. Renovating the 16,000-seat stadium cost nearly $95 million and took 15 months. When the doors opened on July 16, 2005, every seat filled instantly. Soon, more than 40,000 people attended weekly, while television broadcasts reached an estimated 10 million viewers in over 100 countries. Then came the books. His first major bestseller, Your Best Life Now, released in 2004, sold over 4 million copies and remained on the New York Times bestseller list for more than 200 weeks. Over time, Joel wrote more than 15 books, many becoming bestsellers. Stadium events called Night of Hope filled arenas with tens of thousands paying around $15 per ticket. On social media alone, his audience exploded to more than 25 million followers on Facebook and millions more across other platforms. But success brought scrutiny. Critics questioned whether his optimistic message, often linked to prosperity theology, focused too much on personal success and not enough on hardship, repentance, or sacrifice. Our financial debates followed as well. During the pandemic, Lakewood accepted a $4.4 million federal relief loan meant for struggling organizations before later returning it. Reports also showed the church operating on a $90 million annual budget while spending about 1.3%, around $1.2 million, on missions and outreach. And yet millions still listen. Why? Because in a world filled with anxiety, Joel offers something people desperately crave: hope. His sermons rarely focus on fear or judgment. Instead, he speaks about resilience, purpose, and believing tomorrow can be better than today. Whether people see him as a visionary pastor or a symbol of modern religious commercialization, one truth remains clear. Joel Osteen understood something many leaders miss. In the age of media, belief isn't just preached, it's broadcast.